Well, we had another game with a young quarterback named Shedeur Sanders, who, by the way, today was named the starter for the rest of the season by Kevin Stefanski. But Kevin Stefanski, they score the touchdown. They're down 2 points. They need a 2-point conversion. Your young quarterback in Shedeur Sanders has played a pretty damn good game all game long. You take him out of the game and you run a play for the 2-point conversion that I'll let you take from here with your Wrath of Sean, but it was mind boggling. Sean, let it rip with the Wrath of Sean.
Yeah, Segs. Listen, man, first off, coaching's hard. Making decisions is hard, but that's why you get paid. So it's not that any of us sitting at home can do better, but I can tell you this, I wouldn't make this call with this personnel grouping. Kevin Stefanski, it felt personal. And I'm not saying it was, it just felt it watching this. And let's back up here. Shedeur Sanders, and you see the 2-point play down 2, game on line. Their second 2-point play of the game, they ran another one earlier down 14 and decided to go for 2 points and started chasing the points then. But it's this one that baffled me. Shedeur Sanders played great football yesterday. He missed some early on. He was under 50%, then got going, threw 3 and ran 1, got him going. He was greatly responsible for pushing them back into this game under duress. Was calm, was the most calm I've seen him in his, 3 starts or whatever it's been now, 4 starts, whatever it's been. And he should be starting the rest of the year. He earned it. Played damn good football. Put them in a position to go to overtime or at least have the chance. Now, you say, Sean, I had some guy on Twitter when I put it up there, because you do know, Sean, you're aware that Kevin Stefanski doesn't call the plays. I know Tommy Rees, offense coordinator, but I had to reply back, and this is what I was saying at the beginning of the show. You are aware that no situational football ever gets run, whether the head coach is calling the play or it's the coordinator, ever gets run. You'll never run a 2-point conversion. Tommy Rees says, 2-point conversion, give me the Wildcat, get in there. You will always approve that with the head coach. So whether it was Stefanski who made the call, even though he said he did, takes full responsibility, or approved it, he approved this slop. Now, would I have a problem if the normal personnel was in and you ran the Philadelphia Eagles play, give it to the back because it's set up, you worked on it, it was set up perfectly, and you hit the guy, Nick Foles, in the end zone, in the Super? Oh, no, but that didn't happen. I also had a guy on X say, well, it was a perfect call. It was a great call, but it wasn't executed. Well, no shit. That's why it didn't work, and it's not the right call. Now, I want to ask you, in a game situation like this, how many teams, and I know he's not Mahomes, and I know he's not Josh Allen, but I know he was having a game that said momentum and the way he's feeling it. Put the ball in the quarterback's hands. Why do I want a guy who doesn't know how to read coverage, a running back, or a receiver in a wildcat, or a tight end when he gets under center? Why would I want to have them have to read coverage and make a decision when they've never made reads or something down there? So you don't know where to throw it. That's one. At least Shedeur Sanders knows how to execute it. Whether it would have been complete or not, who knows? But you literally, coaching malpractice, you pulled the ball out of your hot quarterback's hands, and you told me you felt good about hot going in on the first 2-point conversion, but it didn't work. This quarterback had thrown you back into it, giving you a chance. Why take it out of his hands? That's like sending somebody, throwing them off a boat in a dinghy and taking their engine or their oar away from them. They can't row. And there's a storm coming. Oh, the swells are 4 feet. Well, you ain't got a shot because we got nothing to help us. Why would you do this? Now, if you want to put a play in with the quarterback, you give him RPO, he pulls it out, tosses it, or hands it, and the guy throws one off a reverse pass. At least I'm giving you the quarterback with the ball in his hands. He's not Mahomes. He's not Josh Allen. But when you're hot, you don't ever take the ball. Well, why don't we pinch hit for Ohtani? Sean, are you comparing him to Ohtani? No, hear what I'm saying. Hot quarterback was feeling it. All of us have felt it at some point. I may not have felt it much, but we do. And you would have argued, saying, no, run this play, we'll make it. Get him on the edge, give him a run pass option. You put the ball in the hands of a guy who's never made the read in his life other than on the practice field, and that's what happens. And you saw the result. Kevin, it was coaching malpractice, and you've been the 2-time coach of the year, and you're a hell of a football coach. Your front office, you've been dealt with some shit there in Cleveland, but now you've made the right decision. The quarterback's playing well. Why take it out of his hands? Why? Why not give him a chance? Coaching malpractice, it felt personal, even though I can't imagine. And if you're playing for the draft class of next year, I'm not sure you need a quarterback, whether it's him or somebody else. He's proven right now he's the guy. Why go? So you owe it to your team and franchise and fans to Put the ball in the hands of the best player and let him see what he can do. Then I don't have a problem with the call, unless the guy's running fades out of the back of the end zone and can't throw it. You had minimal shot. And if you're in a 2-point conversion and you're that team, the Titans, what are you telling your guys? Just like on a fake punt, be aware. We got a different body in there. Be aware of something out of the ordinary. So they're looking. You're not going to pursue as hard. You're going to hang back just like they did. They saw the guy come out, hung back on the throw, had no shot. And if you look back as a quarterback, you wouldn't throw that. You'd still be playing to the front side and try to throw something somewhere else so you had a chance. And then he runs one way and throws back across his body that we're told as a quarterback never to do it. It's not the kid's fault. The coaching staff and the decision put him in a shitty-ass position, and they deserve to lose because of it. Let the quarterback make that decision. That's why you pay his ass, and that's why he's in there. And it was coaching malpractice, and it was just stupid by taking it out. It was just as dumb, when I go back, as good as Pete Carroll was. Why isn't Reggie Bush on the field on the final play against Texas? Even if you don't give it to him, motion him out or something, and then give it to Lendell White. Standing on the sidelines, you just shorten the damn bandwidth. And that's what they did for Cleveland. The fans deserve better after that comeback. And I know it's Tennessee, but still, that game right there, you should have given your quarterback a better chance to win it, and they didn't. And that is all on coaching. And then you can't be mad at the kid. What's he supposed to do? The kid on the sidelines, who I'm standing over here, and you put somebody else in who's not used to throwing it. We worked on it in practice, and it worked. No shit, because it's on a scout card, and it's supposed to work, because you dial up a defense that isn't supposed to defend it. Look how far he's got to make this throw. Are you kidding me? Josh Allen, you wouldn't even put him in that situation, although he'd probably make it. You see my point, Segs. It just, I just don't understand. At least give me a chance on Saturdays and Sundays to win by a play call, and then I'll put the decision. If the guys can't make the decision, sit his ass over there by Gatorade and replace him. But we can't do that as easy with the coach, because decisions like that get coaches fired, period.